professional gravel racer and full-time adventurer, and I'm standing at Mesa Arch in Canyonland. Super fired up to lead you on today's recovery ride. Aren't these views amazing? Canyonland is one of my favorite places to visit and share with you. Mesa Arch is just truly incredible. Truly incredible. So, what are we doing today? Today is our final recovery ride of this Couch to 40K series. Kind of sad, right? We've been on this amazing journey together. And today is the icing, right? This is the icing on the fitness cake that we've been baking, that we've been cooking up, right, with the plan we put together. This is the icing on that fitness cake that we've been working on. So I'm going to take today to remind you of a few key things as we take in the Green River. We take in Whale Rock a little bit later. Saw Mesa Arch earlier. So today's a recovery ride. We're going to start with a 3-minute warm-up. RPE 2, please. Sit up nice and tall. Hands are relaxed. Big smile on your face because we're going to get some amazing views. And you should feel formations that are so unique and special to this zone in Utah. Nice circles on those pedals today. Feet are just floating. You are basking in the glow of the fitness that you have cultivated the past 12 weeks. You have worked extremely hard to get to this point, to prepare yourself for your 40K. So acknowledge that, cherish that, relish that moment. Right? It's not easy to set the goal that you did, sign up for this program, and show up, right, week after week, and do the hard work, right? Do those hard, intense intervals. But it's all going to pay off. As I said at the beginning of this, today is just beautiful icing on this fitness cake that we have baked together. Because I couldn't have done this without your support. And I really appreciate that. All right. That was our warm-up. Let's get ready. Take it up to an RPE of your choice, 2 to 4, whatever feels comfortable today. You've earned the right to choose what RPE you want to be at. Roll those shoulders back, throw that chest open, and take in this beautiful, beautiful landscape. So I just want to kind of go over a few of the lessons, the mantras, the learnings, hopefully that you have come away with, that you've picked up through the past 11 weeks together. And let's start with your nutrition plan. It's kind of fitting, right? If I'm using the analogy or metaphor of our fitness cake, let's start with nutrition. You need to be practicing and experimenting with the different form factors of gels, of the chews, the gummy type nutrition. There are multiple different hydration products out there that you can be experimenting with. A wide variety of flavors, of caloric numbers. So hopefully you have been playing around with that during our journey and figuring out what nutrition works best with your system, what tastes good. What does your body need when you're exerting yourself really hard? I've given you a few numbers when it comes to nutrition needs. I typically shoot for 200 to 250 calories per hour. And that can be in a variety of forms. It doesn't all have to come from one source. How's that pedal stroke treating you? What about these views? This landscape is incredible. Simply incredible. Remember those circles? Applying steady pressure throughout the whole pedal stroke. Thinking about pulling up with that hamstring, pushing over the top, and then pulling down by accentuating your heel. So back to nutrition. I also like to shoot for a bottle per hour that could be 20 to 24 fluid ounces. It also is somewhat dependent upon you, your system. If you're a heavy sweater like me, you may want to consume more fluids per hour. And that could also be dependent upon, because I get super parched here. Today I have an effervescent tab in my bottle with only 10 calories, high in sodium and potassium. One of the other reminders I would like to share with you is testing your gear. We've talked a little bit about the gear that you will need as you embark on your first 40K. And I imagine we're all in different places of what kind of gear we have. Whether we have a road bike or a gravel bike, or whether you have clipless pedals or you don't. Whether you wear a chamois or lycra like this. Doesn't really matter what you're using. You need to make sure that it's comfortable and that it works well for the type of ride that you're going to be doing. You also want to make sure that your bike is properly fit to you. That will aid your comfort tremendously, but I need to pause for a second because we have got an epic view out here. The Green River is off that way. Those towering Entrada sandstone cliffs, just chiseled by Mother Nature, creating this really unique and diverse landscape that we've been so fortunate to pedal through on this journey. Shoes, right? I've talked about contact points. Shoes is a big one. Find a pair of shoes that you can spend a fair amount of time in. And also remember that your feet will swell. All right, slow your RPE down just a little bit so we can take in these views together. But this is the infamous Whale Rock. There are so many different rock formations out here that stimulate and spur the imagination. We're going to go left out here. Great job. That's been one of the highlights of my journey here, hopefully your journey here, is sharing the different faces and creatures and groupings and red wooden shoes. We've seen all sorts of things out here. We've seen newspaper rocks. So this landscape is not only really diverse with the flora and the fauna, but the rock formations here. If you have a vivid imagination, you need to come here and spend we're just going to finish off today. So, but this journey has brought us together in a really unique way, and it's been super fun to get to meet, right, air quotes, meet a lot of you through social media. I've appreciated all of the comments and encouragement that you have given me throughout this journey. Please know that it truly inspires me to bring my personal best every time I show up for one of these workouts. And as you know, personal best is one of the lessons that we've talked about in past episodes. Right? We can't all be the best, but we can do our best with anything in life. And that was one of the greatest lessons that I was able to impart to my elementary school students, through my racing, was that it wasn't about winning. It was about the journey. It's about these friendships. It was about the experience. It was about making small progress here and there, right? Just keep taking a step forward, whether you want to or not, right? Like I told you, we had to show up for those hard interval workouts. Not my favorite, maybe not your favorite, but they're a necessary part of this journey to get you prepared for your 40K. I'm going to stop talking for a second just so we can take in the majesty of this. Off in the distance, Green River down in that valley. Some crazy rock spires. The White Rim Trail is down there, an iconic 100-mile road that you can cycle on. If you're familiar with something called an FKT, a fastest known time, that is one of the most sought after fastest known times on a bike. And I'm fortunate to know a few of the top pros in the world that have actually set some of the fastest times on that White Rim Trail. We have the Utaha Mountains off on the horizon, and as always, we rode through them earlier, the LaSalle, right? Rising up above Moab. The Salt Mountains. I also want to make sure that, and I've done this in past segments, that we just honor the Fremont, the Puebloans, the Anasazi, the Navajo, the first peoples who populated this region, right? When we saw Newspaper Rock, like that was a living artifact, right? A remnant from our past. Truly amazing. I've forgotten to have a drink. I've been going up a slight rise here and still keeping my heart rate low. Here we go. Still keeping my hands nice and relaxed. Letting that bike kind of sway beneath me. Using my breath to bring my heart rate down because we're up here on the Colorado Plateau, which is just over 6,000 feet. Great job. Just driving those pedals down. If you're standing right now, you're pulling up with your hamstrings a little bit. Activating different muscle groups. And get that down so I can keep my heart rate a tad lower. One of the other key mantra words, if you aren't tired of them, by now you will be by the end of today's segment for sure. So apologies. Place. Special places like this. If you join me in Arizona, special places like Mount Lemmon, how to go bike takes us to amazing places. Right? We can go on roads that cars can't. Hopefully. It takes us into mountains like the La Salles. Takes us up Indian Creek. Elephant Hill. All these awesome zones that we've gotten to pedal through. And it's all because of the bike. So, I'm going to get out of the saddle again. Rise up if you want. For rider's choice today. But I am going to rise up again because we're heading up a slight little hill as we make our way to our final overlook of this ride, of this series, too. An amazing way to sort of top off, to celebrate all of the hard work that you have invested in this couch to 40K. Breathe. Notice I'm opening my chest up a little bit more, getting a little bit taller on my bike. Great job. Keep breathing with me here. Almost over the precipice. And then we'll get back to those nice, easy, circular pedal strokes. Okay, if you were standing, come back down. Heart rate back down. Don't forget to hydrate. You know, Canyonland probably sees nearly as many visitors as Arches, which sees 1.5 million people. There's such incredible natural resources that we are able to access and experience, whether you want to do it in a car or by bike or hiking. These are truly national gems that deserve the protection and the respect of its users. You know, much like the adaptations that your body has gone through this 12-week journey together, all of the plant life, all of the animals that live in this part of Utah have special adaptations that allow them to survive and thrive here. You know, whether it's the kangaroo rat that gets water by eating seeds. It doesn't drink water, it eats seeds, and its body metabolizes that and turns it into water, which is just mind-boggling. Or the bighorn sheep, which can go weeks without drinking water and survive extreme temperature shifts. You know, plants here that have massive taproots or waxy outer coatings or whatever other various adaptations that have allowed them to survive here in the desert. Your body has gone through a bit of an adaptation too, as it's absorbing the training and fitness that you've accumulated over these 12 weeks. So good job. Congratulations. If I haven't said that yet, congratulations. Great work. Hopefully you have felt and witnessed some sort of change in your body, your fitness throughout this journey. Keep those pedals turning over, nice circles here, because our final resting spot is just off the horizon here. We're going to make a right-hand turn up here. In case you want to come here to Canyonland, this part, islands in the sky, there are campgrounds out here. Where's the right? Take it down. I'm not even going to tell you what our 3D to take it through for our cool down here. I'm just going to let you pedal circles. Let your feet float on those pedals. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. And I mean this with all sincerity. I hope you are truly celebrating, relishing what you have accomplished in these 12 weeks. It's really, really awesome. And I applaud your effort. The bike has changed my life and expanded my friends and family circle, as evidenced by us riding a positive vehicle in my life. It's transported me to so many different magical zones in this world. It's allowed me to tap into what I'm truly capable of, and then hopefully share those learnings with folks like you. You know, my end goal with all of this, all of my battling throughout these past 12 weeks is hopefully to inspire you to chase those horizons, right? To chase your dreams. Like to know that you can do more than you think you can. We have a sweet little downhill here as we roll through the Green River overlook. So let those pedals float. But my hope is that when we conclude part 2, you're going to be super fired up, raring to go for part 3, and doing that 40K. Like, that's going to be epic when you get out and do that first big ride, considering that, you know, if you really did come from the couch, right, if you went from there to a 40K ride, that is progress. That is something you can be truly proud of. Sit up nice and tall. I don't know about you, but my feet are just floating right now on these pedals. It's almost like they're turning themselves over. Maybe it's a little bit of a tailwind we have right now. But the views we are about to experience are some of the best in the world. And it's just that final reminder, right? It's that icing on this fitness cake to remind you that our bikes can take us to some amazing places. It can truly change our lives. It can connect us right through experiences like this, introduce us to a whole new realm of people, places, events. As we take our final pedal strokes here, we're heading to an amazing overlook, the Green River overlook. You can see for hundreds of miles from here. The views, the Green Rivers, mountain ranges far off in the distance. This is where the bike can take you. This is the power of setting big goals and trying to do something that you didn't think you could do before. So be sure to take in these views. Congratulations on finishing part 2 of this amazing program. I'm so proud of all the work you've put into this so far, and you should be too. Together we went on interval, endurance, and recovery rides that all push you to become a better biker. We also got to see some incredible swimming, winding, picturesque arches, unique beauty, and soaring sandstone cliffs as we made our way through some amazing runs here in Utaha. We got to see the iconic newspaper rock, the picturesque Devil's Garden, the dusty rock path, the majestic Mesa Arch, and so much more. I've had a great time reading you through this series and hope that you learn something new and feel empowered to keep chasing those horizons. I'm so thankful that you joined me on this journey. I'm your iFIT trainer, Yuri Huaswald, and I'll see you soon on another Bike Trainer adventure.